Hello, and welcome to the Gravity Lab Passthrough update. As it says right here, you can visit the Passthrough campaign level at any time. If your device does not support Passthrough, you can turn on the simulated mode in the settings. I'm not recording this in a way that is going to show my actual real-world environment. So I will be using the simulated pass-through, which looks like this. So,
welcome to the state-of-the-art gravitational testing facility. Our staff has been evacuated, but feel free to begin testing without us. Please refer to the instruction cards on how to use the micro-teleportation device to enter the testing rooms.
I've already done this one, as you can tell, so it will be a good one to
Welcome to our in-home testing program.
Right
I
now,
am your new instructor. Pleasure to meet you. Name. This environment should look familiar to you.
So,
we have tailored 9 more testing scenarios to fit your, let's say, unique
pass-through mode,
living
real
space.
world, pass-through mode, simulated. Here we go. This is the simulated pass-through world. Here's this. Here's the signal manager. Now everything in here is already set up with the proper circulations. So if I wanted to, here we go. I could grab an accelerator and put it right there, and notice how it bounces up onto the desk and now rolls down, right? See? So you can make as convoluted a path as you want. You can make it go up there and then have another thing over there that then bounces it to over here, you know? So also, I'm using the smooth locomotion, so hopefully this works. Okay, it's going backwards. Okay, but yeah, so pushing forward on the system stick is moving the room away from me. Yeah, everything's kind of reversed. Got to get used to that. I'm sure that'll be resolved later on once it gets reported. So, but yeah, the idea, as always, is to get the balls from here and into here, and you want to get the right amount of the right kind of ball. So right now we want to get 10 of these balls into here. I'm assuming that you've never played the game. You'll probably have if you are watching this video, but I can't assume that. So right now there's only one kind of ball coming out. It's the right kind for this receptacle. So probably the easiest and simplest solution would be to in my opinion, grab this, continue to launch them, but launch them up so this way, so that they go over that. See how they go over that? But they're coming over here. I want them coming over here. So reposition that. That's a bit better. Now I can use my menu button, pull out a board. And now I can aim this board so that it directs things a little bit more where I want them to go. Almost. And there we go. Now they're going in there. See? This is just setting it up when I'm ready to actually test the solution. I reset the balls and then run the solution. They come out, they go in. They come out, they go in. Okay. Drops down, gets launched, goes in. And that keeps count until it gets to 10. There we go, yay! Total score minus 60 because I wasted one ball and I used 2 parts or whatever. Now, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to use it or just do it without using parts. It's kind of you kind of got to use parts, but just keep in mind that
welcome to our in-home testing program.
Replay the level.
I am your new instructor.
Try
Pleasure
again.
to meet you. Name.
And also, if you have
This
a
environment
part
should
out
look
and
familiar
you
to
decide
you.
you don't need it, grab
We have tailored 9 more testing scenarios to fit your, let's say,
and it will
unique
eventually vanish
living space
and not be out there. See? It's gone. So, now the other new thing about this is you can draw a collider on your real world objects. So let's say that right down there I've got a box directly underneath there, so I can't actually reach down and put something there. I've got to have something else that because I'm bumping into my box. So what you do is you take the B button on your controller and put your controller at the edge of the box. Now you can't see my controller, but it kind of lines up with where the trigger is, not where the edge of the ring is. So not here, but here. Okay, so got to keep that in mind, and because of that, you're not going to make it to be an exact match, but you can move it after you put the outline around it. So you press the B button once. That begins the mode. You draw the length of one side of the object and the angle. See? Press B again. Now you're extruding the plane. Press B again. Now you set the height of the box. Press B again, and now you have a box. And for me, I can see that's pass-through, that's actual pass-through right now. When I'm actually using actual pass-through, that looks invisible to me. However, it occludes the game objects. So, and as always, if you intersect your hand with it, it highlights it in blue, indicating you can grab. So now, because I don't actually have a box there, I can grab this and move this and angle it however I want to, and I believe it does not count as a part. So if I wanted to, I could make a plane that should funnel them over this way. I could angle this way. See? That sent them in the direction of that. And then I could put another, say I needed another box, I could draw a box here. And then I could angle it like this, say. and put it on the floor so that it made them go up a little bit. Problem is, unlike the board part that you have, that did not accelerate at all. So you still need to use the actual parts in the menu. So, but this is a good way of setting something up. Now, where I am right now, I'm in my bedroom, and that's in the middle of my bed. To demonstrate, I can quickly draw a box for the bed, or for the top of the bed here. That's not all of it, but it is also not the full length of my bed, but there we go. Now, the target is blocked. So, what to do? Well, you can switch movement modes. Switch to the left thumbstick move, grab to adjust height. Now I can adjust the height of the room a little bit, but I can't adjust it to higher than where I am. So that doesn't quite work. But there is something that will work, and that's called miniature mode. Put miniature mode on. We're in giant mode right now. So in giant mode, it's like I'm a giant and I'm looking in here. See? So now I can put anything that I want. And my little hands here, here's my real hand. Here's the end of my controller. Right here. So sticks out past the end of your controller. Now, I can still draw the boxes. See? Grab them, position them, all that good stuff. So, grab them and throw them away. Right here, I can make a really super long box that funnels it this way. And then over here, I can switch to using the board. That will then move it up. And I need one more board. Oops, that's not going to quite work. I don't need that board. There we go. That doesn't quite work. It's still getting stuck on that one. Okay, so whoop. There you go. It almost works. So there we go. Now it's working. Now I can reset the balls, run the solution. Gonna roll down the fake collision I made. Get rolled up by the acceleration on the board. Drop in. Probably gonna waste more balls because of the long path, but 9, 10, so it's gonna waste 2 balls, maybe 3. Wasted 4 balls, okay. So, and I used more parts, so, but still, to get the idea, you have miniature mode.
Welcome to our in-home testing program. I am your new instructor. Pleasure to meet you. Name. This environment should look familiar to you. We have tailored 9 more testing scenarios to fit your, let's say, unique living space.
Okay. So, now that she's done talking, there's another movement mode here. Miniature mode to tabletop. This is where you can grab and rotate it as needed. So you can't resize, but you can reposition anywhere you want. This works in regular pass-through mode, so if you're at a desk and you want to do this at your desk while seated, this is perfect for that. So you can set it up, you can have this simulated environment, you can have this regular pass-through environment, whatever. And then figure out the best way of getting this to here with the best score possible. Now, I forget how I did it before, but I did a decent way before where obviously I got a better score than I did this time. So, but that's not the point of this right now, to show you my score. It's to show off the pass-through mode and the fact that you can, with 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks, draw an outline of a real-world object, or even make up an object and use it as a collider in the game. So that's the essence of the pass-through mode. Got this mini mode as well, and I forget what update this all came on, but you have a whole bunch of movement modes now. Teleport, instant, teleport, zoom, smooth head locomotion, or slow speed, smooth slow control speed, or control base, smooth fast head locomotion, smooth fast controller, arm swing, where you're holding the grip down and you're swinging your arms and you move in the direction that you are looking. See? Holding both grips fast, you swing your arms, moves you forward. This is world grab. You grab the world and you move in the world. Obviously, in world grab mini mode, that's not going to work. But in regular, in the regular mode, that would work. Just reach out and grab and move around that way. So it's a little finicky. Things are kind of not always moving where I want them to go, but it's an option. I mean, really the best option is to have a big enough play space that you can actually move around and then move around in the real world. So that is the best option. So there you have it. This is a preview of Gravity Lab Pass-Through mode. It seems fairly well done. There was a bug with the smooth locomotion that I reported and it got fixed already. This is micro teleportation, like what Multiverse used to have, or still has, I believe, where like very very short teleportation steps. Controller height via grab. I already demonstrated that. Back to teleport. So, yeah. I mean, things are obviously sort of, but not quite right because the intended means of locomotion is real world locomotion. So, but I think it's a good update. Let me know what you think. Have fun.